All right, I think everything's ready, so time to get started. Welcome to Game Builder Garage. Oh, you have to go through the lessons? Okay. That took me a little bit by surprise. I thought you'd be able to just get right into programming, but you have to do the lessons first. I mean, I was planning on doing it, but that's just a little bit surprising. You cannot do the programming. Huh. Okay, so move, jump. I'm pressing B. Yeah. Bob the Blue Dot. Okay. The first character we're meeting in this. Can't. All right. So they intentionally left out the jump function. Game's still under construction, and I get to complete it. Woo! Yeah. So I can use a mouse, right? I guess I still have the introduction. Welcome inside of the game. All right, I'm glad to be here. So these are the nodons, and they all do different stuff. You're actually altering the game's programming. The Game Builder Garage. All right. I'm going to use the programming. All I have to do is connect the button to the character. Hold down A and move the cursor with L. Can I use the mouse? I thought Nintendo said I could use my mouse. Okay, I guess I'm not. All right. Time to be careful. All right. Just got to be very careful and make sure I put it in the right thing. I missed. All right, one more time. Be very careful. Did it. Woo! I made a game. I made this. Oh, I missed. Okay. Woo! I did it. I have created a video game. It looked like there was a lot of stuff behind the scenes that I want to see what it is. Okay, so are they going to explain everything? I have a knack for this. I added one button function. I have a real knack for programming. Wait, if this is Game Builder Garage and the main character is Bob, wouldn't that make him Bob the Builder? I hate that. Yeah, I want to do some interactive lessons. So, 7 things. Okay. Thrill Racer. I want to make a racing game. If I make one, then that's what I want to do. All right. Oh. To make your own game, you need to understand the mechanisms, checkpoints. Okay, they talk about that in the overview trailer. I'm looking forward to doing some. So we just have a checkpoint right off the bat. Make the person jump. Checkpoint. I already made the person jump. You want me to just do that again? basics of Game Builder Garage. That's the game screen. As the name suggests, where you play the game. Move the person. Pressing B makes him jump. Woo! So we have the person, and we have the button function connected to him. Alright, grab the person, drag it over to the blue frame. Oh, I've moved. How do you think that looks on the game screen? Nice. Woo! Put the pointer outside of the screen. Okay, so there's my scrolling. How to make the person jump? Well, it's just connecting the button function to the jump function. It's pretty simple, I get it. I get it, I'm not a child, Nintendo. Even though this game is most certainly made for children. I mean, I'll give them credit. They have managed to make probably the simplest tool to learn how to program a game. This is like, I could take this over to my aunt and uncle's house and teach, like, my 2-year-old cousin how to play games making this. So I'll give Nintendo credit for that. It's pretty insane. It's like Scratch on steroids, I think, just based off of the trailers and what I've experienced so far. Okay, so that's to remove it. And now I can't jump. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? Well, I just have to connect it again. Okay, being very careful. Being very careful, I don't want to screw this up. Alright, enough goofing around. I want to actually get through this so I can make something today. I did it. He can jump again. Alright, is that it, or is there another one? Okay, so I do have the checkpoint that I have to do. Make the person jump. Can I actually, like, have it so that the node-on is not on the thing already, that I have to actually add it in, just to give some difficulty so I'm not doing the same thing, like, 5 times? Like, I get it. You connect the node-on to the object, and then he does the thing. So, go to the program screen. Okay. Uh-huh. Can I connect it the other way? Jump if pressed. Or... Oh. Interesting. What does that look like? Interesting. That is cool. So I can have the button set to 2 different things at once. I don't know what the practicality of that is, but it's neat. Alright, so that's all clear. Time to move on to Tag Showdown. So, adding player controls. So, am I building the game from scratch? That's what it looks like. looks like I'm just gonna be making a game of tag from scratch. So press the button, there's nothing in here. All right, welcome to the program screen. Yada, yada, yada. We need a person node on. Objects, characters, person. Woo! And now the programming starts. So after you put him in there, we'd see he's there, but you can't do anything. Yep, can't use the buttons. Can't use the joystick. Yeah, can't do anything. So stick node on. Left and right. And put it there. Woo! It's like I'm playing Super Smash Bros. Melee right here. Look at that. Look at that movement. Wave dashing. And okay, move the stick to the blue frame. Got it. Then button press B. Can I just? I get it. I've done the B button to jump 3 times already. There we go. I want to see what the action is. I guess they're not going to let me see. Woo! All right. I've cleared step 1. All right, see you in the next step. All right, so I have making the floors and walls. So yeah, obviously we don't have any platforms. So I can have a game of tag without like somewhere to run. Yeah, I did that. Making floors and walls, but first we're going to need to decide where to put the entire level. Should be in this space up here. Open up objects. Game screen / camera. So I guess I'm going to have to make the game screen a certain height or something. And there you can very easily increase the size until it fits the blue frame exactly. I guess that's what they want. So now, oh cool. Now we want him in the game screen, right? Can we leave the buttons down there? Now, he just fell. Yeah, there are no platforms there. There's nowhere for him to stand. So he's going to make that like 20-foot fall or whatever. Not 20 feet, but like probably a good 10, 15 maybe. All right, so an object node on for the floor. Simple objects. Box. So I want to put the box there, and then the box fell. Okay, so boxes can't just float. That's unnatural. So we gotta do something to make sure. Okay, settings. So adjust the properties. Disable, movable, destructive, indestructible. All right, makes sense. Makes sense. Nice. Oh, but now he can't jump back up. Now we adjust the size. And there we go. Now just do that a couple more times, and then I'll have a wall. We have Final Destination ready for tag. Okay. Open the settings. Color. Oh, I can change the color. Oh, I don't get to choose it. And now, it looks like a block of wood. Oh my gosh, it's almost like it's a wooden floor. Like something you'd played tag on. Alright, so now, gotta copy the floor to make the walls. So easy. And now make a copy of that one, and it's already ready. This is so fun. Oh wait, now he's trapped. He can't get out. He looks a bit too big to fit in there. Okay, step 2 is complete. I guess we'll be rectifying that issue later on. So we've officially created the floor and walls. Making platforms. Yep, moving him. And we can make the level even bigger. Now he's small. He's a tiny person. So we get to copy this and adjust it so he's the size of the frame. I hope that I can at least, that there's some creativity towards the end of this, because like I want to be able to put my own twist on this, you know? Make it different. So hopefully it'll like save everything I've made so that I can at least have a base when I get to actually making the stuff. So I want to select him, copy, put him there. Oh my gosh, are we making Battlefield? And rotate him on an angle. And do the same thing on the opposite side. Neat. This is definitely going to be easier when I can figure out how to get my mouse to work. Now let's go to the game screen, and I have 3 platforms. Isn't that cool? And copy it. And we're going to put that down there. And rotate it. And do the same thing. This is easy. Whoever said making a game was difficult? Like, in like 10 minutes, I'm going to have a complete game done. Move that to the right, and copy, and move it to the left. Alright, do we have enough platforms, though? Yeah, actually, I'd say we probably do. Yeah, it is looking pretty great. I can jump all around and stuff. It's like some kind of a game, like a video game or something. And with that, step 3 is complete. Man, this is so easy. I mean, at this rate, in like an hour, I will have made a whole brand new F-Zero game. Yeah, great to see you again. You're already halfway through. Add some touches. I have to make sure that I can move the character. I mean, I couldn't get through the lessons without moving the character, so... Let's create the tagger. Let's adjust the position of the person real quick. Okay. Move the stick. I want to move him like right here. Right here so that the line is straight. I want to just... Oh, I did move him. Yeah, I moved him. Oh, they want me to move him to the box. Okay, that makes more sense. I didn't see that there. I'm an idiot. And now he started over here. So now we have to create the tagger, so we... Oh, I guess we can just copy the person. Makes sense. And he spawns there. So now there's another one, but he can't do anything yet because he doesn't have any nodons attached to him. What happens? Can I jump on top of him? Can I just stand on him? Let's go! Woo! Oh no, I fell off. His head is flat. How? Ow! And now I've clipped inside of him. Okay. Since this is a 2-player game, we'll need to have 2 people controlling it. Alright, so we'll call the stick node on, input, stick movement L, left and right. And we're going to move him there. Woo! And then button press L. So the L button is going to go to jump. Wait, what? Why? What? Let's change the controls for the runner. Moved with... Oh, I see. So this is... They're making a game for for 2 people, each using 1 Joy-Con. Okay. I'll close the settings screen, make that R. Disable B. And let's enable R. Now you'll be able to jump with R. Yeah, I'm going to need to change that later. Yeah, this is very weird to control. I mean, I get that Nintendo made this and all, and this is their advice, but you would think that you would want the controls to be the same for everybody, so that way... I mean, I guess for testing purposes this works, but like when you're actually making a game, I'd imagine you'd want the buttons to be exactly the same for the simple fact that it makes it easier for everybody how to learn it. Alright, so now let's see. And now we have two whole people that look completely different. They have different... No, they just have the O on each of their torsos. Alright. They don't really know what they're doing. Wait, you can wall jump? I need to test this. You can wall jump! That's so cool. Okay, let's make it so that when they collide, they get destroyed. So, tagger, settings, destructive. And then runner is going to be destructible. Now, for a two-player game of tag or more, you'd want everybody to be destructive and destructible, right? So use L and L. Oh yeah, he's glitching. He definitely is. He's like clipped into the wall, and now he's dead. He got stuck in the wall. That's what happens. I can retry. Nice. Everything seems to be in order. I mean, seems like that's a complete game to me. But we're only halfway done. So what else could there be? I like how that... Oh, I gotta kill him. Sorry, buddy. So add rolling balls. It's a whole new set of thrills. First, the launch objects. 10. So on the game screen, he just shoots out 10 of them. You can make them smaller. Boom. Alright, select the object, move it to the upper right, and then tilt it. Yep. And we'll do the same thing here. Now we're gonna select him, and we're gonna settings. Set the launch speed to 4. And now we'll see what that looks like. Much slower now. But now they're getting destroyed. Yeah. So make the interval longer. Makes sense. So change it to 7. And is that all we're going to do for that? Okay. Just a second. Yeah, it takes a little bit for that first one to show up. Boom. And copy him. And move him here. So now we're going to have 2 at a time. Launch direction, we want it to go to the left. And now we have 2 sets of balls. I've thought of a couple ways I can modify this to make it a much more in-depth game. There's like giving everybody the ability to destroy everyone, make it maybe a survival thing where you have to survive for as long as possible, just have balls raining down. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But the settings, destructible. So now, the tagger's destructive and destructible, but the runner is not destructive. Yep. So now he can't just run around. He has to think now. That makes the game so much more difficult. I mean, thinking, it's pretty hard. Okay. Now an object break node on. So what's that going to do for us? State change, object break. If the tagger or runner breaks, I'd like you to let us know. So box, cylinder, sphere, we want it to be disable those, and we want it to be if the person gets destroyed. Move you there. And go to output, retry. So now, if the object, or if the person breaks, if a person breaks, every time a character breaks, we start over. Woo! Isn't that so cool? Don't you think the interval between the character breaking is a little short? Yep, okay. So we can now change the interval. Delete the connection. Okay. I'm trying. I'm just... Okay. The timer node on. Select the middle. Now there's a longer interval. Isn't that neat? Yeah, I see. But now I can make the timer even longer. Isn't that crazy? Imagine that, a long timer. I think I get it now, so you unlock all the node-ons when you're done. The finishing touches. Man, my game is almost over. I've made a game in less than an hour. Isn't that crazy? So next, change the color of the level. Do I get to choose myself? At the moment, this object is... I don't get to change it myself. Oh man, that's crazy. The color is different. I can change the color of every object to whatever I like. And I can undo my actions. Wow. Okay. Hold on. Okay, settings. So the box. Let's do green for the ground. We can make it like friggin' okay, we can make it like friggin' grass. And then we can have like a case outside of the glass or the grass. And I don't know. So we've done all that. Now, what colors do I want the platforms to be? I want them to be bright. I want people to notice them. So let's make them yellow. We've got red, we've got green, and we got blue. So yellow seems like the color that's missing. And can I change the color of the characters too? I think I am supposed to change the color of the characters too. But I'll get to that in a second. I want these to all be yellow. So that way they are bright and noticeable. I have the launch balls. Make them look like bowling balls. That'd be cool. Let's do that. I just want to go with simple right now. And then for this one, we'll just change them slightly. So Tagger's going to be pink, and then the runner's going to be darker blue. And done. Yeah, I want to finish here. So let's see what we got. And see how it looks. Isn't that neat? I forgot to change a couple of objects. That's fine. I did it. I have created a game. Okay. Development on this game is complete. For a first game, it's great. All right. That is just the encouragement I needed, because I'm not very creative at all. So I've done it. I have made a game. I've come a long way already. I've got the makings of a genius programmer. And look at that. It's complete. I did it. Oh, and it does save the games. All right. So you make 65 games. All right, that seems like a pretty good number. And I guess in the next one, they're going to teach you how to do multiplayer. That's something I'd like to do. Move the person with the control stick. Am I going to have to mash the button to get through a lot of text? That's what it seems like. Okay, magic program screen. Oh, left and right. It's forward and back. I've done it. Filling or framing with the game screen node on. Okay. So I want to move that there, right? Or do I want to have that? Does that work? Yes, it does. Now, this one, that guy's going to fall, and I can't jump. So I need to make him not movable, and not destructible, and not destructive. Okay. So I guess objects automatically start out acting like lava. Invisible objects. So that one's invisible. We want to make it visible. Imagine that. But what else? We want to make it solid. Or we don't want it to be solid. Wait, I'm confused. What do I need to do here? Settings. Yeah. Invisible. But then... What? So, just a second. What exactly is the goal here? So, there we go. Okay. We're getting somewhere, though. So, we want it to be not solid, though. But do we want it to be solid? And I think we want it to be solid and destructible, or destructive and destructible. There we go. That is what we needed to do. I get it. It was a puzzle. I did it. I now have mastered the properties of objects. And then the launch object. Yeah, that seems fun. So we want to have the interval lowered. 0.10. All right. I have mastered the basics of a platforming game. Isn't that cool? So now we have on a roll. So rock and roll at full tilt. So this is going to be about motion controls, probably. Tilting your controller. All right. Alrighty. So you want to be able to move the ball with your controller. Yeah, I get it. And you want to get it through the maze to collect all the apples. That's neat. So overhead view. First we need to place one of the most important items, the humble apple. So we want the fancy object. Apple. Alrighty then, that is certainly a fancy object. Is that step 1 complete already? Oh, time for the main event. Go to the overhead view. So now, oh my gosh, I'm looking at it from above. I guarantee someone's already made the original Legend of Zelda in this. Alright, game screen. Resize it to fit the blue frame, so we're working with a big screen this time. Last time we made the characters smaller to fit the screen, but now we're making the screen bigger. Then objects and simple objects box. So we're going to have a wall. So now, movable, destructible, destructive. All right, change the color, make it red. Close those settings, and time to make some more walls. That's what I was doing. You interrupted me. Alrighty, let's see how it looks. Step 1 is complete. And now, do I get to add the ball and control it? Wouldn't that be cool? Okay, so first thing we need to do is place the ball. So objects, special, moving objects. So now, settings, and disable destructible, and make it blue. Yep, I'm tilting the controller all right. And I need to give it controls. So that means input, motion, tilt. Set the range to 0.15. Perfect. Now, let's give it a try. Have my controller flat. And yep, it is rolling, but it's not moving up and down, just left and right. So select the tilt node on, then copy it. Put that there, and we want it to be, you can tilt it forward and backward by rotating in the x-axis. Okay. Now let's put that in the Z port. That is very sensitive and very fast. That is very fast. Kind of hard to control. I guess that's where the challenge comes in, though. And later on, if I decide to alter this game, I can make it, I can make it a bit less sensitive. I can try that. Yep, already did that, but I guess you want me to do it again. Woo! Select the object, now copy it, and now we're making obstacles. And move it there. And one more time. And I guess that's neat. All the objects are... My guess is that they're hollow in the middle so that you can, if you put one over the other, you can still grab that other one. See, now the apple is gone. Yep, I'm selecting it. Put it there, make it bigger, done. So now we've got 5 apples to destroy. And that's it for step 3. Woo! Collect 5 apples to win the game. So now we're going to want a counter object. And we want the object, like the object detector, whatever it was called, the heart thing. So, yeah, the object break node on is what we want. State change, object break. And settings, we want it to be fancy object or apple, whatever. Where is it? There it is. Move it there. Count up. And then object, special object, number object. Okay, so that's a neat little thing you can do. Put a little score counter up there. Settings and enable visible, and that's it. Change the color to red. And text color, all right. Only need 1 digit. And set the position. Close the settings, and boom. Okay, so yeah, that's not working. I could see part of the number. I just couldn't see the rest of it. There we go. That's a very stock font. I wish it were like the, like on a digital clock. That would be a much cooler look, I think. Much more arcade feeling. if there's like a text editor or something, I'd imagine that some people would it would be pretty difficult, I think, to change the text for me. But like, if you have enough time, if you have enough patience and enough skill with like a sprite editor, then definitely possible. And I know there's a sprite editor in the game, so I guess it's just a matter of, can you edit the number object? So open up the middle, calculate minus. So now what are we going to do? Number of apples will be detected. So connect the number of apples. So we need a nodon that will output the number 5 for us. So there's a fixed numbers nodon, I guess, constant. That makes sense. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. So you have, hold on. I guess I can go back to it, but that, after you get past 9, that thing shoots up. Like, geez. Oh man, 5 is a very good number. I agree, actually. Select the connection between there. We won't be needing it anymore. Instead, we link the calculator nodon to the object nodon. And it tells us how many are left. So now, it starts at 5, 4, 3, 2. Geez, this is very, very sensitive to control. And we did it. So now, we just need to add a nodon that ends the game when you're at 0. So move the comparison nodon there. Make that input 1. Connect the counter nodon. So if that equals that, then I see objects, special objects, effects. Oh, that's neat. So add a party popper when you reach 5 connected. So now let's try it. Done. Very simple, but I like it. It's a great way to teach programming, I think. And play a sound effect. It's like a little bird, because birds chirp. I get it. It's kind of cute, actually, a little bit. Imagine if the nodons get into Smash. How funny would that be? We did it. All right, time for step 6. So now we need to tell the player what we're supposed to do, and we can add text. Text object note on. So I'm guessing we're putting that up in the box, probably. Yep. Settings. Edit. Let's just say collect apples by tilting. Oh, wait, fudge. The controller. I did not enter it. Let's just say, yep. Okay, we just got a few more settings to adjust. Make it enable only visible. Got it. Change the color to red so it matches the thing. Change the color to white so it matches the counter. We want it facing upwards. Got it. Change the position to 0.6 meters. The text is legible. We can't really tell what the number's supposed to mean. So now, select the text object note on, copy it, make it smaller. Edit. Apples. Remaining. Yes, I did put that. So there we go. I've done it. Now we'll put in a retry node on. Already know what that does. Put that there. So now... Oh, we're putting the timer? Oh, I see. So a second after the game starts, or after the game ends, then it's going to restart or something like that? 2 seconds. Okay. Let's... Yeah, 100 seconds after the game ends, we'll restart. Close the settings. Sometimes it lets me press B to close the settings. Other times it doesn't. Why is that? And now... I mean, this seems pretty complete. I don't know what they're going to fill 2 or 3 more steps with, honestly. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do for 2 more steps. I mean, we got a pretty complete game. So, teleport trap. Oh, I see. I'm going to add stuff to the side. Yeah, I am ready to roll up my sleeves. I get it. The funny pun, because rolling a ball. So So now the retry feature's working. So now, teleport object, entrance. Put that there. Got it. And I want to teleport sphere. Yep, I see it. He's gone. So now we're going to need a teleport object exit. Alright, so now we have our trap. We're going to add a few more. Okay, so I'll add a hoop and put it there. So what is that? So we're going to make it solid. Or not solid, rather. Copy that and put it here. I'll set it to 90 degrees. Alright, that's pretty neat. So now make that invisible so that, I mean, it looks like a complete eyesore, so yeah, I was going to say get rid of it as soon as possible. And now all I see is the hoop. I do have a little bit of leeway where I can go through, like, a little bit of the hoop without. But pretty much, yeah, if I go in the middle, then I'm done. So is that it? Nope, time to copy. And we're going to move that there. And again. Alright, so now this is going to be difficult. Because now we had an already hard to control ball that now has to avoid all of these obstacles. Okay. That's 2. Okay, made it past that one. Alright, pretty easy now that I think about it, actually. Yeah, look at him indeed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm trapped. Ah! Okay. It's a little difficult to control. Just gotta relax. Okay. Okay, I timed out on the game. It's just like, okay, you're taking way too long. So I've got one step left. Finishing touches. What do we need? I'm going to add some music. Oh, this is just the adding my own stuff. Change the color of every object. The world node on. What does that do for me? I can change the shape and appearance, changing the floor texture. Open the settings. World appearance. Metal. Oh, that's cool. I like that. They really are giving you a lot of tools, and I'm sure it's not like a complete comprehensive game builder, but it seems pretty in depth. And yes, background music. Alrighty. I'm just gonna mute my microphone because I want to appreciate some of the music for a minute while I make a decision. So I'll do that once I have the opportunity to make my own music. So we'll have a constant node on. So now we want it to do play. And now, real quick, let's see. Okay, it's not, the music from my TV is not affecting it very much, so. Alright, so it's a pretty upbeat tune. Now I can change the music. Yeah, I hear it. Okay. Okay, I get it. Yeah, now it sounds like a video game. Yeah, now that's a very simple theme for a very simple game. So now, yes, I get to do whatever I want. Yeah, I'm ready. So, let's do grass, just for fun. For the objects, there's the settings. On the color, you can change the material, but I can't do that right now. All right. So we want the boxes to have, on the outside, to have the same color. Actually, I'd say probably give them all the same color just to have some cohesiveness. I do wish that once you changed something for each object, then that one, it disappears so that I don't have everything saying the color needs to be changed. And then, of course, I've got the ball. Wanted a new color, right? So let's make the ball. I wanted something that contrasts well. Let's make it red. the to contrast the green and brown. And then for background music, interesting. Strolling. This is interesting. I like this. So we have ambient. We got a Labo accompaniment. I figured they'd tie that in somewhere. And they've got a bunch of options. Music channels, like channels that upload music from video games, are gonna have a field day uploading every single combination. That's cool. You can just have 16-bit music. I like that. Tension. I like these options a lot. But I do think I want something that's just kind of simple. And maybe not steady, though. That's maybe a bit too much. Party time, what's that? Nah. It's just too strolling. Alright, I like this one. Yeah, I'm good. Yep, I am finished here. Woo! Ah! Hey, get out of my way, I need to see the ball. I've completed it. Look at how simple that was. It is so easy to make a game. I can't believe it. I mean, it's like I said, it'll be super easy just to make the next F-Zero. I'm gonna show Nintendo how easy it is as soon as I'm done with all these tutorials. Alright, so On a Roll is complete. And now, we're gonna have more checkpoints, aren't we? Okay, so I guess these ones don't count towards the number of games I can have. Wait, I didn't mean to play it. That's fine. Pause. And, yeah. Back, interactive lessons. So I can do free programming, but I'm assuming I don't have everything unlocked just because it looks like I've been unlocking the node-ons as I go. So, number 1, moving a movable object. So, for that, I guess settings. Huh. What do they want me to do here? Hint, the degree the control stick is tilting will be converted to an output. So stick. Let's try this. All right, I think I get it. I get it now. So that's over the y-axis. I want it to be over the x-axis. Woo! Easy. Now the calculator decides. So settings on this. This node takes 2 inputs. So we want -1. I think that's what we wanted. Woohoo! Easy. Now I see what we're doing. I just need to move this. So now counting counters. We want, hold on, so box, object break for box connects to the counter, which connects to the calculator, which connects to this. Stick is left moving. Count up, I think. Is that what we want to do? That works. I figured it out. I'm learning how to program games. Comparisons. So now, they want us to go to the settings here. This node compares two input values. If they fulfilled the specified condition, it will send an output of 1. So they want us to see, do they want us to see if 1 is less than 2? Yep. Yes, they do. Woo! Just got one checkpoint left. Teleporting etiquette. So that is teleport what? Person? Nice. Those checkpoints are done in 5 minutes. Pretty quick. At least after I figured that first one out. Alien Blaster is the next one. So now I guess we're going to be going with the UFO. Oh, the number of steps is increasing every single time. They're getting more complicated. This is just MeForce from Street Pass Me Plaza. I remember they showed this off in the trailer, and it had like the little, you could get more orbs to fly around the thing that would shoot more stuff, and that is just MeForce, which it was a pretty good game. Out of all the DLC Street Pass games, it might have been the best one. That and Monster Manor, or whatever it was called. So we got the UFO. So now what do we do? He's just sitting there. So now, open up the settings. And we want him to be -90 degrees, so he's facing that one direction. And we want him to stay facing right. So set the turning speed to 0. Now he is facing in the correct direction. I can confirm that he is facing right. so that he can move around when the time comes. I get to actually add it in myself? That's insane. I can't believe it. So we want that to be left and right. And now he can move. Oh my gosh. I actually did that. I did it all by myself. Oh, up and down, not forward and backward. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm making a video game. So now game screen / camera in... Is that an object? Yeah. Want that to be bigger. Yep. And there we go. Now what we do, settings, or simple objects, cylinder. So now we rotate it. Open the settings with the object node on. And enable only visible, movable, and destructive. Or destructible. Wait. The cannon fell off. It happened too quickly for you to see. Yep. It is only natural that things will fall. So now... Material. 0 gravity. Oh my gosh. So now the cannon is left behind, so we need to make the cannon stick. So we connect it. There. And now he's on top of him. I mean, hey, the cannons follow him and all. Hey, the cannon's following him around at least. So, that's a plus. So now, open the settings. Connection port. We want that to be... So that's fine. Target connection point Z minus. Okay. This is going to take some figuring out for me. When I get to actually creating more stuff, like creating my own stuff. And there's step 1. The only thing is, I think I disabled destructive and gave it destructible. Oh well, we'll figure out. So now we need to figure out how to fire projectiles from it. So for that, launch objects. So we want to make him small as possible, pretty much. But it's not connected. So for that, we do that. Boom. It's shooting downwards. So now we want to make the connection point like that and that. Okay. So now it's shooting out correctly. I have a UFO with a cannon, guys. Guys, this is amazing. But now it arcs. So we don't want it, or wouldn't we want it to not arc? Wouldn't we want it to like go just in a straight line? I'd imagine that's coming up. So connect the button to launch, and now I see. There's rapid fire. So now we're going to figure out how to actually do a rapid fire, right? So launch interval, continuous fire, make it +10. I see. That's a bit much. We don't want them to fly. Yep, that's what I was saying. We want them to be unaffected by gravity. So output, change world, reduce gravity. So banish gravity from the level. So add in a constant node on. All right, so now on to step 3. This is long. This is longer than the other two have been, so. It still seems like that rapid fire is a bit much, though. I mean, I guess if I'm only shooting one, but then this is like, it's impossible to lose. So now we're gonna change the feel of the whole level. A world node on. Is that objects, world, and then settings? We want it to be world shape to none. World lighting, outer space. And now it definitely looks like it's Alien Blaster. There we go. We did it. So now, fancy objects, and we're going to get aliens. So now, what are we going to do with him? Make him... Okay. We want him to face 90 degrees. That he's looking towards us, or towards the UFO, rather. Done. Boom. Hit retry. Okay. Oh. Oh, hold on. So they want me to... What a mighty UFO. It crashed into the alien, didn't even flinch. It's too... That's what I've been saying. It's too powerful. We gotta destroy it. So, yeah. Open up the settings, make him destructible. And now, he's done. Oh wait, and he changed to blue when they made him destructible. Alright, firing projectiles. We'll add in a wall. We'll have the projectiles break when they hit the wall. Okay. Makes sense. And then go to the settings screen and solid visible destructive. Open up color, make it blue. And if you hit the wall, he gets destroyed too. The only thing is that the cannon stays. The cannon doesn't get destroyed. So, the cannon can still fire. Try moving the UFO out of the screen. I see what they want me to do. Okay. Yeah, he did. So we want the camera to follow him, right? Oh, or we'll just place an invisible object. Yeah, we're gonna just trap him in here. Gonna put him in an invisible box. Enable solid only. And then copy him. Move him down there. Then copy him again. Move him here. Man, this is crazy. Now, I just have solid walls on 3 sides. An automatic retry when the UFO is destroyed. But I'm still missing that one wall. How is he gonna not leave the screen? Call up a timer. And object break. So now we want settings UFO, just when the UFO is destroyed. And there, and there. Okay. So I guess that solves the problem of the cannon still working after he gets destroyed. So now step 3 is complete, but we're only a third of the way done about. So, we have a long way to go before this one's done. So let's add in a few more enemy aliens. Oh, but this one's off the screen. So how are we going to do that? How are we going to shoot him? Nice and symmetrical placement of the enemies. That's nice. I'm liking that. Yep, we are indeed doing a lot of copying and pasting. That's quite the enemy formation there. Now copy this object node on, and we'll move some boxes. Put that there. And one more time, put him here. Nice. So now we copy and paste. And copy and paste. And now, still doesn't follow, so we need to add the camera. Select the game screen, and now make it bigger. Okay, that's one way to solve the problem, I guess. So now, I mean, that's too big. I think you should be able to scroll. I also think the enemies should be able to move to make it a bit difficult. So now we're going to want to undo that, right? Or, okay, hold on. Okay, I guess we're not undoing it. And we'll want to do the camera. Or a constant. Now go to counter. Wait, there we go. Connect that to count up. I see. So now the screen's gonna... Okay. They set me up. They knew this was gonna happen. It's the map node on. So what does he do? Open up his settings. Input range and output range, da 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 da. Put the input range between 1 and 60. And output range 0 and 1. And now delete this connection, but make this one. And that one. So now let's try it. Nice and slow scrolling. So it is an auto scroller. I do think that this shoots a bit too fast, and I died. Yeah, this is hard to maneuver around. I mean, geez. If the little antenna gets hit, I'd die. Ah! Okay. See, I would press retry, but I'm just gonna beat the game first. Or did I already do that? I did play it through already. I didn't lose, so that was a success. I have beaten the game. Something else. Press the retry button. Try crashing into a wall. UFO is done for. Yep. Make it so that the UFO doesn't break when it hits the wall. So destructible, disable that. And make it when it hits an alien. Okay. That makes sense. So now I can run into the wall. All right. So there's a lot of interesting stuff you can do here. There's very in-depth, very technical, I think. Doing all kinds of checks and stuff. So step 4 is complete, and we have auto-scrolling. I hope that there's a way you can just make it so that the camera follows the character as he moves around, because... Oh, I'd imagine there is, because you can make racing games, so... Now we're at step 5. Automatic scrolling. We'll make a way to stop the scrolling to make things easier. To the program screen. Scrolling advances only when ZR is held down. And bye-bye. But now... Alright, that's neat. Yeah, I'm pressing it. Now the screen does stop scrolling, which is good. Don't want it to scroll forever. Making scroll stops when ZR is held down. Oh, so the scroll stops. So go to middle, logic, not. I see. Now we're getting into some really, well, relatively complex stuff, I think. So now we want to connect this and connect that. So now that's interesting. Nintendo, you've done it again. You have made something so good. Halfway done, just like that. Woo! And just like that, we have... I mean, this game is looking pretty good. I just wish you could slow the counter a little bit on the on those, so it's not firing 10 every second. So copy the fancy object and do it again. So now we're just making them show up all over the place. We're making this level last a while. To add some more walls. Yep. Nice. And we'll add an invisible wall. Oh, right, for the top. Now make another copy. Da-da-da-da. And we've added another screen. This rapid fire is very broken, though, so... Select the game screen node on, move it to the middle. Select the UFO. And move it along. Okay, time to add some more features to the level. The rotating object node on. Alrighty. I see. He turns around, so he has circles on his head. Open up the settings. And since you can break it with projectiles, let's make it the same color as the aliens. It's not rotating, though. We have to program that. So, make it constant. Alrighty then, 0.20, okay. And connect it to the Z port. So now, it'll be rotating, yep. Just like that. Oh, and it's movable. Cylinder. And now, there are two. It's a T. Oh, what's next? Are we gonna make it the letter I? Connection point, it's gonna be Y minus. Connect it. Oh my gosh, it's the letter friggin' I. Try crashing the UFO into the obstacle. The UFO didn't break. Let's make it so that the UFO does break. Yep, there we go. Alright, so I want to hit the obstacle. Got it. Yep, it destroyed me. It's like a rotating hammer. Wow, step 6. That was pretty easy. So, time to move on. Alright, so we're just going to keep making the level bigger. And now we're going to move this back, aren't we? Oh, we're going to move the start. Okay. This is the last boss, so we better scale it up. We should make him shoot something. So it's movable. And we have him again. Settings, we'll make it 3.0. And connect it to Z-axis, got it. Connect that to that. He is indeed rotating. That's still a pretty easy boss. I mean, all he does is spin around in the same place. So now we have goal set up, add in some invisible walls, copy, yep, got it. And again, yep, got it. And now, spell it out for the player. Special objects, text object, got it. There we go. Alright, there we go. Yes, I've entered goal as a text. We need everything disabled except for visible. Open up the color, make it black, okay. And the text color, got it. I've done it. I have reached the goal. Oh, and that's cool. It puts it in the background if it's... Alrighty. You want to trigger a sequence whenever the player reaches the goal. Call it a touch sensor node on. Aw, he looks a little cute. Looks a little afraid of stuff. I don't know. So if we go through there, settings, check just UFO. And I'm selecting it. Move it along. Same thing there. And now let's test it. So we don't want it to be visible. And now we want to add something to it, right? Okay, play sound effects. Super happy. Oh, and an effect node on too. And fireworks. Yep, there we go. Woo! I've done it. And now retry. And a timer. These two go together all the time. Ah, yes, we want to be able to celebrate the victory before the game restarts. Woo! And that's it for step 8. Yeah, I've pretty much got a complete game. So, what's left here? Score, display, and perfect score. Okay. So we want object break. And we want that to be alien, right? I'd imagine. Yep, where is it? There we go. Close the settings, and a counter. There's that one, flag counter random, there we go. Count up. And also we want a comparison, right? So, special objects, number. If we haven't blasted any aliens, the score should be 0. Woohoo! All right, I have counted, or I've defeated 3. So then copy him. Go to settings and just put score. Yep, I did enter score. I've done it. Oh, and he clipped through it. The score isn't visible on the game screen. Alright, so the score should now be hidden. Let's have the score teleport into the center when we reach the goal. So for that, connect them. Connection point. That's still going to take me forever to figure out, I think. And place an exit. And we want that to be invisible. And connect the touch sensor to the entrance. That's smart. That is very effective. So I have not touched the goal. It's not appearing. But then... Woo! So now let's copy this. Make it bigger. Open the settings. Edit. Perfect. Now open the settings. This is interesting. I'll make a copy of that guy. So now we want it to be comparison. Yep. All right, so now we want a constant node on. It's going to be 20. And then we want it to be when 20 equals the counter, then we're good. Perfect. And then we put that there. Hold on. Let me do it. Let me do it. Okay. Logic and... if the input isn't present and correct in both... so connect that there. All right. So blast 20 aliens and reach the goal, and it'll activate this teleport. Open that up. So now it'll be set the value to 3 for the test. And then we do that. Perfect. And now we put it back to 20. Yeah, this game is easy. Uh-oh, he's so big and scary. What could I possibly do? He's done. Woo! Perfect score! All right, now it's just time for the finishing touches. Okay, so we have a texture, and what do we want him to be? Awesome. So now open up the settings. Good. Oh, so this is what allows you to create your own sprites, isn't it? Enable X center only. Yeah, what do I want to draw? Let's make that bigger. Is there like a... I guess there's not a circle tool. But there is an eraser. That's going to come in handy. Is there like a clear tool? I hope. This is definitely more of a touchscreen thing, but then unfortunately I'm not able to get my... I'm not able to capture footage, so stuck drawing like this. Okay. That's the best I can do. Do the fill tool there. Just do that. And you know what? Let's do a little bit of a Mario reference. Let's do the Angry Sun. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, that looks awful. That looks absolutely terrible. I tried to draw the Angry Sun and I screwed it up, and then add the background music. Okay. Constant input. Okay. Woo! Alright, back to the program screen. I'll make him the Angry Sun later. For now, how do I get him back to the default design? Okay, clear. I guess I can't. Can I get him back? Settings. I definitely want something more detailed than that. So, is there a grid? Oh, I'm going to need to get used to not being able to just undo with the B button. Okay, so I do have little stencils. That's nice of them. Alright, so I'm just going to follow this for now. Okay, I guess I'm doing that. Alright. Whoa. That was terrible. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not good at this. I'm just gonna leave it like that. That's fine. I don't care. We'll make him blue. Sure. Oh, wait, no, that's not what I meant. Alrighty. I want it to be a straight line, I think. Do, like that. Make him look a little bit sarcastic or something. Like the, part-time UFO. That's a good game, right? So there we go. There, he's good. I like him. Let's change the music. Yeah, I like that. I want to use that. Now... I think that's good. I think that's all I want to do for now. Let's see what the finished product. All right, I like it. We got neon, some cool music playing in the background, killing some aliens. Oh yeah, I really like the neon rotating objects. This is really cool. Now let's see what my perfect game looks like. Woo! I have made 3 games. Isn't that insane? And Nintendo, you may as well just take this video as my resume. I am clearly an expert game designer after creating 3 games based on your tutorials. So, yeah. Alright, that's 4 games to go in the tutorials. Man, this has been a long stream, it seems like. I can copy the game, alright. Alright. Let's do these checkpoints, and then I'll leave it off here, because these tutorials are actually starting to get pretty long. And, yeah. These are just... I don't know. So now, what do I want to do here? I want to connect the left stick to left and right, and that to up and down. To move that. Done. Easy. Connect to build shapes. So for that, I want to go into the settings, right? And make the connection point that. No. I want to make the other connection point that. There we go. Woo! Making the person unbreakable. I see. So we want that to be not destructive. But we also want to make this guy... We're going to change something on him, right? Or do we want to... Destructible? Is that what we want to do? We want to make... You can't make him destructible. Or he is destructible just by something I don't know what it is. Can I find out what it is? Oh, I get it. You want to make him be able to destroy just the cylinder. I get it. I get it. I got the game. I figured it out. That is the puzzle. So now, stopping with not. So... the Y button, okay. We want to connect that there. Or at some point we want him to... We want him to be able to stop when he reaches that, right? So... when Y is... I get it. So when Y is pressed, we want him to not move. There we go. That's the puzzle. And he just got bonked on the head. All right. Last one. And... so now... we have when L and R are moving, move the box. Easy. All right. So that's all I think I've got in me for now. These tutorials are getting too long, and I think I need a break. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all with more Game Builder Garage.